Not really a fan of these type of things. It's all shit, isn't it? But I need to thank a lot of you, though. A lot of you over the last 2 or 3 years have stood by my channel. There's been a lot of shit said online, especially on the platform X, and there's several heinous YouTube channels which have very, very few subscribers, but they just talk garbage. And I've sat back a lot. I've watched these unhinged individuals just say really vile things about people, about me, about Fiona. I mean, the fitness hut was brought in for a while there. And it seems that anyone who dared to be my friend was attacked and vilified online, weren't they? They were attacked and they were vilified online just because they dare say that they were a friend of Trevor Colt. Bear with me. So I've sat back and thanks to all of you, hundreds of you send me screenshots. I used to not like them because I used to get in my head, but I kept them all. I've kept them all on a file. And what's happened, ladies and gentlemen, is over the last, I think it's this month. Now, I would be superstitious and I would say, since the passing of Graham, who's up there doing God's work, since the passing of my dad and Richard and other people that were really good in my life, things have started to really change. We have seen these trolling groups fall apart because they've been so unhinged in their attacks towards me and other people that they've had arguments and they've fallen out with each other. And every time they have fallen out with each other, they've then left the evil team and tried to join the good team. And I don't really care what team they're on, but they've then said, this is what they said. And they've shared all the screenshots, a lot of voicemails, which is quite strange, a lot of voicemails between them. And so it's quite clear that they didn't trust each other anyway online, because the way they behaved, they screenshot each other's conversations. They recorded each other's conversations, and they all kept it in their own little bit as like a get out of jail free card if they're ever called out. And what's happened is they've fallen out with each other online. And as they've fallen out with each other, they have sent people that are close to me all this so-called evidence, which I've been collating for a long time. And a lot of us have. What you feel now? Thanks, Linda. So I've held on to it. Now, there was a conversation screenshot going around, which I happened to see the name and badge number of an officer, police officer. So today, me and that police officer had a long conversation. We did. I have to go in and have another chat with him very soon. It seems that when an individual reports you because they don't like you and they report you for fraud, they think you're fraudulent, and they put together this evidence, which isn't evidence, it's just their opinions based on conversations. I want to point that out to people. Evidence is not people's opinions based on their conversations. That's hearsay, that's rumor, that can get you in trouble. So what happens is whenever they firstly started trying to attack me and take me off YouTube and all, there was a story going around where Trevor had stolen £100,000 from a charity. Then it was Trevor had stolen £250,000 from a charity. Then there was the scam wagon. It just kept going and going. But whenever those little conversations of unhinged people, if you have a group of 5 people that don't like me, that conversation within that group is going to be negative against me. And it's going to be, let's take him down. Let's do this. But the truth is, Trevor never stole any money. So he's never been held accountable. So whenever these rumors start to build up and generate, you will get people that I have said, this is true. Many people in the past, I have said, don't like you, fuck off. And that's really hurt somebody. That scolded somebody so badly that they joined the I Hate Trevor Colt group. And it's just grown and grown. There's lots of people out there I don't like. Never will. But what that means is you can't just make up a story about somebody and then peddle it. You can't just keep phoning the police. You can't just keep making up, because after a while, the police start to document your behavior, which is what's happening now. Now, I'm never going to mention certain names. I know who Atlanta Arcadia is. I know who's behind that account. Quite a sad lady, actually, which is unbelievable. And we looked into her today, found out everything about her. I won't mention who it is. So don't say Trevor's going to do that. I don't care about her. I want the authorities. I want the authorities to do their best with this person and deal with them. And it's not necessarily about getting her arrested, because that's not the end game here. And it's not necessarily about getting justice, because that's not the end game here. I don't care. They have been vile, they have been disgusting, but I believe a fair outcome would be for this lady to get the help that she needs. Maybe she's filled with vileness and hateness because something's happened in her life. Maybe she's been broken or attacked. Maybe it was a veteran that attacked her. Maybe all these things fit the sort of scenario where she's going after me, and it doesn't make sense. So I honestly think that maybe it's time that I don't seek to destroy people. I just seek to fucking find out why. Does that make sense? Why they thought this was a necessary behavior. I mean, and you can say what you want, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, at the time, my 12-year-old son received hate mail about his mummy being a whore from these accounts. And then people get upset whenever I tell them to fuck off. But if you look at the behavior that these people have done, it's an unhinged way of living, isn't it? There must be something going wrong in this person's life. Now, all the accounts, Hoppio found out who's behind that account as well. Yeah, the party woman. I know all your accounts. I did. It's no secret. I paid an online detective to troll through IP addresses and things and go for VPN. I threw the money at everything to find out who's behind this vile attacks online. I did it, and people in my circle know I did it, and I have a lot of evidence. I have it all. And the truth is, I haven't given it to anyone. I haven't even given it to Fiona, but it is available if anyone wants it. I've got it all, and I'm just holding on to it for the time being until I finish off a few more things that I have to do, and then we will see the outcome. You'll all see the outcome. I've got no qualms of hiding anything from anyone, but I think it's about time that you all get to see it, and it's about time you get to see that you may have been supporting someone on YouTube that's got an alter ego on the platform X. Now, I know there's people out there that don't like me, and I don't care. I don't care. I mean, there is an unhinged woman out there, really broken, and she plays the victim quite a lot. And that's why you'll notice I've stood back and just sat back, because you know how bad it looks whenever you have a military guy and a broken party woman, and it looks like the man's the bully, when the truth is the woman's really, really vile in her attacks and her approaches towards people. And I've been watching her unfold, and I've been watching her fall apart and taken to the drink, and all her friends deserting her. Because what happens after a while is people can see through who you are. You're either genuine or you're not. And after a while, if you're not genuine, you start to lose your circle of trust and people just give up on you. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's have a look. Five Rivers, no excuse for taking it out on you, Trevor. Thank you, Five Rivers. I understand that. Louisiana High Ride, good to see you in the chat. Welcome again. Stevie644, what does a waste? A lot of energy. Fight back. Let them waste theirs. Steve, I let them just crack on with a lot of things that they do. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Kay. Linda Ross. Trevor, I hope you and your mum are getting through. My mum's fine, actually. Yeah. She's got a new trolley to help her with her shopping. She's doing really well, so thank you for that. Good to see Deb's in the chat. She's always there. Lisa, it's good that you're too straight to hide. I've nothing to hide. I mean, these people have been trying to get me. These people have been trying to get me locked up for 5 years for fraud, with dozens of these reports. I mean, I'm squeaky clean. I don't give a shit anymore. Just yeah. Chrissy Bougie Breath, good to see you. Do we think she was behind the Duchess Drop Bear account? Chris Boozy Breath, I believe one of the ladies was behind that account. Yes, I'm not going to highlight anyone's name. I don't think that's fair, even though they've been trying to destroy me online for about a couple of years. At the end of the day, you know, I can sit back and watch these people fall apart and just implode, and I get some sort of satisfaction from it, watching these people fall apart. Um, their behaviour towards others, though, has been appalling. Maureen McD, Trevor, you have integrity and stand head and shoulders. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Good to see Moogle in the chat. Rhonda Love Loves. Yeah, good to see you in the chat as well. Anna Schiffer. Anna, she hope said that right. Anna Schiffer. Trevor Noel from me. Oh, thank you very much. Chris Rummel, good to see you. Standing by, Trevor. Thank you very much. Nicole Hickey from Nova Scotia. Welcome. Yeah. British Blue, Cats on Wheels. I just don't understand these people, how they treated Fiona, especially with Graham's health. They did it. They had a go at her. Basically, what happened was you have that grumpy guy who, because I didn't support, took a real huff. Lied about his military service, lied about things he had done, played on a lot of things, and his own behavior was his downfall. That's the truth. Your own behavior is your downfall. Making AI things about people and calling them names, it's not what veterans do. It's really not. It should be beneath. Some veterans are arseholes, don't get me wrong, but I've never seen a veteran stoop that low and behave like that. I mean, and I'm hearing again that there's a lady out there now, and this is what really annoys me about people. See, whenever they're found out, and they are found out, they then play the sympathy card, and it's like, I'm being bullied, and you're not being bullied. We've just found out your behavior, and we've linked it to you, and we know how you're behaving. Don't play a victim, and that's what they do. Hilly Adams, there we go. Your true supporters don't believe a word of it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Good to see Carla there. Carla's always lurking, always there. I expect a lot of these accounts will disappear now, Trevor. Yeah, they will. I mean, the Ohopio one. I mean, there was a lot of people out there tried to blame that account on a lady called Emma, and it wasn't her. It was a parody woman behind that account, and it was terrible the way she was behaving and blaming everyone else. Some people's behavior is just appalling, isn't it? And whenever you go and you look at these accounts, because people send me stuff, whenever you go and look at these accounts and you notice in the comments, the one thing that I noticed they all have in common is all the people that support that individual are also broken. They're also broken individuals, and they all sort of flock together, and it's best just to not go anywhere near them. I mean, a lot of people do need locked up in the mental asylums, and they're not. They're just posting what they want online. Gene Henderson, you can't argue with stupid. Exact. Stuart Bryan, good to see you. Gumpy feels he is safe in the Philippines. I believe that's where he lives. Stuart, he's not in the Philippines. He's somewhere else, buddy. I know exactly where he is. But I'm not going to go into that one here. Would it be unfair? I don't stoop to his level. But he's not there, mate. He is out in that direction, sort of midway, but we'll leave it there. What do you think about Trump's upcoming state visit to the UK with King Charles? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like King Charles. I don't like his behavior. I think he's a weak monarch. It's just my opinion, by the way. But President Trump came out with something last night, and I agreed with it. He said that the man that killed that Ukrainian woman in America, that woman had came here for a better life, and he killed her. He will face the death penalty. And that's what the president said. And I went, well done. Good. No one is safe when they commit evil. Exactly. Oh, Beth Heffman. Hi, Trevor. We support you 2000%. Getting rid of the bullshittery. Stay strong, Trevor. We got your back. Thank you very much. Good to see Craig on. Hi, Trevor. Hope your family. My family's not too bad, mate. Been through hell and back, but we're getting there. We're all fighting away, doing good stuff. So thank you. I appreciate it. What's this here? I support Trump on that one. Lisa, I think we all do. Good to see you, Trevor, from across the pond. Well, the thing is, Florida. All right, I'll turn that back around there. I'm really pleased about the way things are going, if I'm honest. I see whenever you've been to hell and back, literally, and fought and battles and seen evil and the rest of it, people's words don't really bother me. I mean, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I get that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm not trying to be everyone's cup of tea. I don't give a shit if I'm not your friend, whatever. I mean, you're not going to hurt my feelings over it. But just if you don't like me, then just fuck off and go somewhere else. Don't sit there and cry over fucking your spilt tea. It doesn't achieve anything. Linda Ross, never liked Charles. Well, there you go, Linda. That's two of us. Carla, new setup is nice. I'm still working out this actually, Carla. I'm hoping everyone can hear me well. I still need to work out this here properly. Get worm. I'm a lurker, but I write so slow. By the time I said my bit, you finished. Thanks for your service, sir. Get worm. Thank you very much for that. Paul Warner, good to see him in. Charles is a man dealing with cancer. At least he is trying to carry on. Can't knock him for being weak. Paul, listen, mate. Let's not use the cancer thing now, right? Before he had cancer, he was shit, okay? And now he's just carrying on. And I don't like how people play on this. There's a female veteran out there, allegedly, a female veteran out there that's been attacking me online nonstop. And now that I found out who she is, she's now saying she's got cancer. I mean, fuck off. I mean, I won't use it. Do not use people's illnesses as an excuse for their outlook and their behavior. Come on. Hi, Trevor. What have I missed? Not much, actually. Good to see you in, Twin. A lot of family members are. For instance, look at the Prince of Wales, Prince William. His wife's been going through it. His dad's been going through it. Do you see his behavior unhinged? No, I don't see it. Yeah, thanks, Linda. But I do understand what you're saying, Paul. I know, but yeah. Elizabeth Westway. Yeah, I know, Hilly. It has been not very nice. Yeah. What's it, Cookie Boots? Good to see Cookie Boots in. Oh, such a way. Okay, buddy. Take care. I'm a cancer survivor, and that makes no difference who you are, good or bad. Thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you for that. And that's what I'm trying to say. You cannot blame your behavior on your illness. We've all been through shit. We all go through it. I don't agree with you, Trevor, but I love you. Thanks, Paul. I'm just trying to point out that you can't blame your behavior on your illness. I mean, too many people do that these days. I've got permanent neurological brain damage and severe PTSD. You don't see me going around treating people like shit, though, just because I'm angry. No, it's no excuse. King William. Too early to say anything about King William. We don't know yet exactly. How can someone make up about cancer diagnosis? I don't understand that. I mean, cancer is a terrible thing. Lots of people go through it. More people than we would ever imagine. But I've not been through that, and I never want to go through it. And people that have been through it, they are brave. Finally, the last Sunflower's caught alive. Good to see you on. King on the throne. Mason Bennett, good to see you in. Getworm, he's not my king. Royal died with our love. Do you know what? I don't think anyone, Getworm, I don't think anyone is going to be able to rise up and achieve the greatness that the late Queen Elizabeth II had. So it's going to be an uphill struggle for everyone to try and even get anywhere near that. Linda Krill's in. So, Betty Hapshat, we are all responsible of how we act. Betty, 100%. 100%. All good. Well, I'm not going to stay on much longer, ladies and gentlemen. Just thought I'd come on to give you a bit of an update to say that, thank you to all of you out there that have seen the light. There's many people out there that have been in these little groups, whether it's WhatsApp conversations or on Discord. And unfortunately, a lot of people have fallen out with each other. And when they have fallen out with each other, they've sent screenshots and video recordings and voice recordings to me and a few other people. And it's been very, very disturbing to see how people have behaved. And it's been nice, though, that some people have reached out by email and said they're sorry. And I actually accepted it. I said, okay, it's not your fault. If people tell you something day in, after a while, you start to believe it. It's not until you take a step back and you see that some people are really, really nasty. But there's Gary Taylor. Hi, Trev. I had PTSD and cancer, but thankfully got over it. Wow. Well, Gary, I'm glad you're still here, buddy. I'm glad you got through them. Yeah. So whenever people fall out with each other, they send things and they drop each other in it. And for that, I say thank you and keep doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Keep asking the questions. If someone's saying that Trevor's done something wrong, ask for proof, not hearsay. Ask for evidence. If someone says Trevor's stolen money, prove it. Say, show me. Don't say I heard from such and such because that's bullshit. Find out the truth. Do not run with rumors. And if you want to email me and ask me questions, by all means do it. I won't hold you accountable, but I will give you the answers that you need. Just don't listen to rumors because after a while, people fall apart and good people always continue to thrive. Let's see any more questions. The Queen was special. She was indeed. Thanks, Tracy. Uh, Thanks, Louisiana High Ride. Steve64, I haven't really stumbled upon any of them wacky people. You're very lucky. You're very lucky. Thanks, everyone. And thanks for sticking with the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, why not? It's free. I'll leave you to it. I need to work on my lighting, don't I? Need to work on my lighting a little bit. I'll get that sorted for the next one. And we'll keep moving in a positive direction. But thanks for all your support, people. Thanks to my great moderators on there that are doing a wonderful job and keep me updated. And if you didn't know, I'll tell you a little secret. Debs, who's in the chat. Do you know every single morning, without fail, I would send Debs, my design for the morning's video. And I'll ask her advice. And sometimes she says to me, that shit, I would change that. And she gets to see my video before it goes live to make sure I haven't messed up. So I do. Yes, Cara, we love you too. So I do get advice of some great people. Rhonda Love of Love says the rats are all abandoning the sinking ship. You are right, unfortunately, but it's a good thing in a way. Yeah. So I do get a lot of advice from people as well. And Carla does talk to me, sends me messages as well. But anyway, listen, thanks very much, everyone. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep supporting each other. And there are good people out there. And I will end this little live stream by saying this. I take my hat off to Fiona on her channel and what she puts out. She's been to hell and back. And those messages from that lady laughing at her husband just passing away is shocking. Absolutely shocking. I never thought that another human could behave like that. That's awful. I mean, to mock someone that's just died is the most heinous thing ever. And the fact that she's done that and the fact that Gertie Rude has behaved like that is shameful. On a human to human standard, it's shameful. Anyway, listen, everyone. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for sticking with my live stream. And I'll leave you to it. So take care and thank you all for coming and being part of this. Now, what I have to do now, because I'm all new to this is a new laptop, ladies and gentlemen. I have to finish. So take care and stay safe, everyone. And thanks to the mods.